Hi there and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. I am Byron and we are in the Universal Brotherhood again, but you don't know that because I'm actually replaying that. Because after I reloaded the last time, I actually picked a different shaman. A shaman that had a haste 3 spell, but somehow it couldn't cast that spell. Somehow that spell slot was replaced with the orcs, with the shaman's totem. So, well, that was the main reason I got this shaman. So I had to reload again and play this part again, and this time I have a different shaman in my party that only has a haste 2, but I think she will be able to actually use this one. So it's an improvement over the first one. Just in case you noticed that, it's really barely noticeable because the shaman I have now is the one I picked originally, and then after reloading I picked another one and now I have the first one again, so it's just a few seconds where the difference is notable. Let's say hi to Sister Sally. Hi, welcome to the Universal Brotherhood. I will be with you in a second. She turns to the other woman at the desk. Sister Monica, you have to be careful with your ID. She reaches down to a box on the floor. Here's a blank keycard. Take it and your ruined keycard to Brother Christopher and he will let you into the office to program a new one. Thank you, Sister Sally. Sister Sally smiles. Of course, truth makes us one. Okay, so apparently you can get a new keycard here. The young lady turns back to you and smiles. I'm sorry about that. How can I help you today? What is the Universal Brotherhood? The Universal Brotherhood is a community that welcomes all forms of meta-humanity with the mission of making the world a better place by helping individuals to become so much more than they currently are. This is our Seattle chapter. There are more popping up every day. Is Jessica Watts here? I'm sorry, I don't know. I only see Grandmother Jessica at special ceremonies, and even then only at a distance. You might ask Mother Lynn Terrestrian, if you can catch her in the auditorium. Is Lynn Terrestrian here? I believe so. I think she arrived at the end of Father Willie's talk, so you might still find her in the auditorium. Why is Jessica Watts called Grandmother Jessica? At the Universal Brotherhood, we learn that the world is all one family. When you choose the path of belonging, you become one of our brothers and sisters. We are led by our fathers and mothers, who are in turn led by Grandmother Jessica, the Seattle's family matriarch. Can I have a blank key card? She looks at you perplexed. I don't know why you would need one. They are only used to replace the cards of brothers and sisters who have damaged theirs. Well, on a totally unrelated subject, did you know that there is a Maria Mercurial concert going on right outside? Her eyes light up. I know, isn't it exciting? I am such a big fan of hers. The first time I heard Who Weeps for the Children, I melted inside. Don't tell anyone, but she's signing autographs outside right now. She chews her lip, torn, then makes a decision. I know the elders will frown on this, but I've just got to get her autograph. I mean, it's Maria Mercurial. Oh. And with that she leaves her post, which gives us access to a key card. We take it. Thank you very much. So, that was nice. What do we have here? Unleash your inner abilities. Yeah, it sounds a lot like Scientology to me. Hi, Sister Wilma. Wilma! Hello, Sister. What can I help you with? I have some questions. That's why we are here. What are your questions? Do you like it here? I love it being part of the Universal Brotherhood. Belonging helps everyone. We have a free soup kitchen that feeds hundreds of people every day, educational talks in our auditorium, and a counseling center to help prospective members with deep one-on-one therapy. Is there a computer terminal I could use? No. We believe it's important to remove mundane distractions from our daily lives so we can focus on the truth. Our only computers are in the office, and that's off limits to the prospective members. Where's the counseling center? Just on the other side of our entrance lobby. Thanks, I'm going to look around. Truth makes us one. It does. Does it? So, what do we have here? Wait, what's down here? There's another room. Brother Mike. I'm sorry, but today's seminar is over. Father Willie is just answering a few questions before he leaves. Is Lynn Telestrian here? No, Mother Lynn left about 15 minutes ago. Are Mother Lynn and Lynn Telestrian the same person? Yes, of course, but here at the Universal Brotherhood we are all one family and refer to each other as brothers, sisters, mother and father. Who is Father Willie? Father Willie is truly an inspiration. After years of living in the shadows, he found the light about 3 years ago and now is a beacon for us to follow here at the Universal Brotherhood. What did Father Willie talk about? It was an inspiring speech about how Universal Brotherhood is working to bring about a future of unity and belonging, order from chaos, a future of truth realized. It is a subject that he and Mother Lynn talk about often. Where's Grandmother Jessica? I'm not privileged to know where Grandmother Jessica is, but Father Willie might. Well, let's ask him then. He looks like the last hippie. He actually does look like the last hippie. Father Willie's greasy back hair and disturbing tattoos are quite a contrast to the flawless features and exquisite clothes of Lynn Telestrian. He doesn't look the part of a spokesman. You see the adulation in the eyes of those who linger around him just to bask in his presence a moment more. Apparently he's a charismatic speaker. Welcome, my friend from the shadows. I rejoice to be with you. My past does not need to be my future. No, it doesn't. Perhaps you have already taken the first steps, my friend. How may I assist you? I'm looking for Jessica Watts. May I ask what business you have with Grandmother Jessica? She's very busy. I'm working to solve her brother's murder. Grandmother Jessica has entered the inner sanctum and cannot be disturbed. I must tell you that the news of her brother's murder will not change anything for her. When we joined the Universal Brotherhood, we put our birth families behind us and devote ourselves to belonging to something larger. I know that this seems heartless and it may be hard to understand, but if you speak with one of our counselors, it will all start to make sense. Is that all? I'd like to speak to Lynn Telestrian. Many are attracted to the bright light of this Lynn Telestrian, but she cannot see everyone. What business do you have with her? She's going to help me come out of the shadows and into the light. Mother Lynn is a beacon that helps many come into the light of the Universal Brotherhood. Unfortunately, she's left the building about 15 minutes ago. One of our counselors could help you join our family. You should seek their counsel. Will that be all, my child? Thank you for your time. Yeah. It's best to treat them like, how do you call those, expensive, mushrooms. In German we call them Trüffel. You keep them in the dark and you feed them shit. This is how you do it. Looks like the maintenance staff has left the equipment out. Look at the tools. There's a hammer, a number of screwdrivers, and a seemingly random collection of screws, bolts and nuts. Look at the cleaning solvents. There's a can labeled kerosene and a can labeled paint solvent. We take the kerosene can. And we dip our blank Universal Brotherhood ID card into the paint solvent. The plastic ID card melts in the solvent enough to be recognizable as a UB card, but hide that it did not have anything printed on it. Amazing! Now we can pretend to be one of them. Let's get a new blank ID card. Thank you. Let's quick save, just in case I fuck things up. You never know. Sister Nancy. Welcome to the Universal Brotherhood's Counseling Center. What's your name? I'm Caprice, and you? I'm Sister Nancy. I could have guessed. It's written above your head. Tell me something about yourself so that I can pair you with the right counselor. I would really like to talk to Jessica Watts. Can you direct me to her? I'm sorry, but Grandmother Jessica is in the inner sanctum and cannot be disturbed. Why did you call Jessica Watts grandmother? Everyone in the Universal Brotherhood is a family member. We are all brothers and sisters, our leaders are mothers and fathers, and the matriarch of the Seattle chapter is called grandmother. Is Lynn Telestrian available? Mother Lynn left the building about 15 minutes ago. Inner sanctum? Give me a better sense of the different areas of the Brotherhood. Sure, you are currently in the public area. Behind it is what we call the home, which is where your brothers and sisters live. Beyond that is the inner sanctum, which only mothers and fathers and of course grandmother Jessica can go. Thanks, I'm done asking questions. Fulfill your purpose. I've done bad things. Your past is irrelevant. It's your future that counts. But your past might still catch up with you someday. So, you are Brother Christopher. All my possessions? They will be meaningless. I would still like to keep them. I guess you're the go-to guy if I need a good keycard. I rejoice to be with you. How may I help you? Sister Sally at the front desk sent me to you. And why did she send you to me? My keycard was ruined and I need a new one. Do you have your old keycard? Hand him the melted UB keycard. Wow, what happened to this? Long story, might take a while. I look forward to hearing it one day. Why are you out of uniform? I was mugged while recruiting in the Barrens. Really sorry to hear that. I'll let you into the office and you can use the terminal to log in and make yourself a new card. Amazing. Your comlink chirps and Coyote appears on the screen. How's it going? Good. I found a way into the off-limits area of the Brotherhood. Jessica's somewhere in here. You find another way in this place? Yep, I went down an alley and found a secret side door near the back. I'll send you the coordinates so you can find it. Hang tight, I'll come get you when I'm ready. I want to have a look around first. Definitely. Take your time to reconnoiter. We're chill here. That's good. Hey, what's that? Oh, we could take another blank Universal Brotherhood keycard. We don't really need that, but hey, whatever. There's a computer. The display reads, enter blank keycard to activate machine. Place your blank keycard into the printer. Oh, please enter the following information when requested. Name, housing location, Universal Brotherhood ID alphanumeric number, and private password. Gotta be kidding me. I have no idea. It's probably gonna be a woman. Well, that didn't work. Do I still have a blank keycard? Yeah. Need some more information. What do you have here? The desk is covered in photos of dogs. The one catching a stick is labeled my diminutive friend. Universal Brotherhood Terminal. Log in Sister Dawn Wares. Let's take a look at the brothers and sisters. Doesn't ring a bell. Why is there Caprizo's picture all of a sudden? That's weird. There was Monica Saknov. And now the picture is gone again. Okay. Admin functions. Okay, Sister Dawn Wares. Recover password. My favorite frisbee catcher, I have no idea. Nala. No. Well, we can brute force that quickly. Oh, Shawty was correct. Okay, authorize new keycards. Father Willie has authorized the following new keycards to be printed. Click on the name to see UBID alphanumeric. It's probably gonna be a girl, Monica Saknov. SEA 134 minus 647. Okay, gotta write that down. View attendance logs. No logs available. Correspondence log. Correspondence logs. No logs available. Fine. Screw you then. Done with the computer. What else do we have? The holographic map desk displays the Universal Brotherhood logo. Activate the holodesk. The holodesk animates to display a high-level blueprint of the facility with labels to touch to zoom into each area. The public area. The holodesk zooms in to show the entrance hall, auditorium and cafeteria of the Universal Brotherhood Seattle chapter. Staff areas. The holodeck zooms in to display the storeroom, staff locker room and kitchen with a notation that the kitchen is actually part of the home area from a security point of view. The home area. The holodesk zooms in to show the 4 dormitories, the office and the kitchen area that make up the home area. You notice that the kitchen has an external door and that there is heavy security around the door to the sanctuary area. Who's in Dorm A? Oh, Monica Saknov is in Dorm B. Good to know. Access denied, insufficient security clearance. That's not nice. Oh, those weren't active the last time. The waste basket is filled with dozens of outgoing letters from new brothers and families to their new brothers and sisters to their family members. The waste basket is filled with shred paper, which appears to have been letters. There are 2 letters which escaped the shredder. Read the first letter. Dear Charles, we have been trying to reach you for months. We have come to the Universal Brotherhood several times, and every time we have been told that we could not see you. Since you are not allowed to go online in any way, the only way we can try to contact you is by letters, which we have done time and time again with no response. How can you forget the people that raised you and loved you? Mom and Dad. Oh, that's sad. Read the second letter. From the desk of Monica Saknov. Dear Brian, I want you to know how happy the Universal Brotherhood has made me, but I am sad that I never get any responses from my letters to you. I would email or message you, but as you know from my letters, we are not allowed to go online. You know that I have loved you since the day you were born. Mom and Dad always gave me crap for never being able to pronounce your name when you were a baby, but it's been an endearing name for me to call you ever since. Please reply to this letter. Love, Sister Monica. Okay, our brother's named Brian. The wastebasket is stuffed with letters from people looking for missing loved ones who have disappeared after joining the Universal Brotherhood. Yeah, sounds like a sect to me. Okay, let's try it again. So, start data entry. Monica Saknov. She was in Dorm B. Her ID number was SEA 134-647. Password. Mercurial Rocks was probably that other girl, Sarah, what's her face? Baby Bree. That could be what one calls a very small Brian. Try this one. Processing. Key printing. Keycard complete. Warning. This keycard provides access to high security area. Approved uniforms are required in all high security areas. Take the Universal Brotherhood home access keycard. Amazing! Let's save. Can I open this door now? Yes, I can. Is there anything to get here? Steamers and greeting cards decorate the lower bunk. Look at the cards. There are 2 greeting cards that are taped to the bunk. One is a giant homemade card, the other is professionally printed and features the logo of the Universal Brotherhood. Open the homemade card, missing you already. Julie, we are so proud of you for advancing to the inner sanctum. Remember us lowly brothers and sisters and come visit us often. Love, Monica and your fellow dorm mates. Open the professionally printed card. Congratulations. Dear Sister Julie, it is my pleasure to invite you to join us in the inner sanctum as a mother of the Universal Brotherhood. I have left the upgraded keycard in your locker. We rejoice to be with you, Father Willie. Search the bunk. You find a fresh Universal Brotherhood Sisters uniform on the bed. We take it. It's the right size for you. Nice coincidence. The locker has a name tag on it reading Sister Julie. We force the locker open. The locker makes a lot of noise when you bust it open. Inside you find an inner sanctum keycard. Amazing. What's in here? On the lower bunk is a draft of a letter. Dear Mom and Dad, I write you every day, but I never hear back from you. Maybe what they're saying here is true. Maybe you never loved me at all. I think this will be my last letter. Your ex-son, Charles. Well, you must be kinda stupid. I mean, if you never get a response, maybe you try to get a letter out without... I mean, not through the channels of the Brotherhood. The locker contains a brother's uniform. It does not fit you. Okay. What now? Stop it. Okay. The last time I was here, I did not have the right keycard, and those things started firing at me. It was rather unpleasant. This is where I realized that my shaman cannot use her haste spell, which was quite annoying. The locker contains Universal Brotherhood sister uniform that would fit you. I already have one. Thank you. Transfer for sale in thrift shops. Read the routing slip. Reason for transfer. Shane could not accept the truth and will no longer be needing these things. He has been moved downstairs. Whoa! The box contains clothes and personal items, including a photo of Cherry Bomb. Digging deeper, you confirm that they are belongings of Brother Shane. That's not good. It will not fit you, okay. So I can't pick up the photo of Cherry Bomb. That would be something that I could give her to show that her ex has moved on or passed on. I don't know. Let's open this door. Okay, and now we're here again. The table is covered with snack foods. The warming stove could be used to warm up a plate of food, melting something, or maybe starting a fire. You could put a can of kerosene on the stove and walk away. And now, well, if you don't have the right keycard, well, then the cook would come out and open the door for you. But since we already have the right keycard, we don't really need that anymore. There are several ways to get to the right keycard. As you approach, the janitor looks up, seeming surprised that anyone noticed he was here. What do you want? I need a little information. I'm willing to pay for it. As long as I don't lose my job or anything. How much you talking about? Don't know yet. Let's talk and I'll pay you what it's worth. Oh yeah, like my grandpa used to say, the check's in the mail. Don't think so. Whatever happened to trust? Put some money up front or no deal. Okay, how about 100 Nui now and another 200 if I like what you say. You got a deal, he hands you his credit stick and you transfer 100 Nui into him. Okay, what do you want to know? Have you seen Jessica Watts around today? Nope, but that don't mean much. Most of this place is off limits to me. I need a computer terminal. You know where one is? The only computers I've seen in the place are in the office section of the home behind the staff only doors. Tell me what areas of this place you have access to. I only have access to the public space which we are in now, the storage room, locker room and the office. What do you know of the areas you don't have access to? The brothers and sisters live in what's called the home, which I've heard has the kitchen and dorm rooms. From there I've been told there's a ton of security protecting what the freaks call the inner sanctum. But I've never seen any of that stuff. I want to get it into the office. What will your keycard cost me? There's no way I'm giving you my card for you to cause trouble with. That sort of king would come back to haunt me. Where can I get a different keycard? Sometimes staff leave keycards and uniforms in the locker room. Tell you what, for 300 Nuyen I could let you into the storeroom which connects to the locker room and you could look around. Too rich for a fishing expedition. How about 150? Okay, but make it quick before someone looks over here. After you put 150 Nuyen onto his credit stick, he opens the door to the storeroom. Okay, this is another way to get a keycard. Hello? The crate's label reads liquefied cane sugar 1 gallon cans 24 count. You see lots of these around on the shelves. A box full of industrial toilet cleaner. The lard tube is labeled cooking lard. The lid is extremely greasy. We take the lard. The lard doesn't fit in a pocket. You're going to have to carry it around. Man, the game reminds me a lot of a point and click adventure. Can't quite help it. The shipping pallet has 6 boxes with chloroform bottles in them. Chloroform could be used to knock someone out if you get them alone. You take a bottle of chloroform. The bottle slips easily into your pocket. The locker door is ajar. Search the locker. And you could get a janitor's uniform and a janitor's keycard here to progress, but since we already have a higher rate keycard, we don't really need that. The door to the locker has been ripped off, and you get a troll-sized or an orc-sized uniform here. The locker door has tape over the ledge to prevent it from locking. Search the locker. The locker contains neatly clipped articles and a uniform that will fit a human or an elf. Read the articles. The articles are about a variety of missing person cases in which the missing person had become a member of the Universal Brotherhood. In the articles, a spokesperson for the Brotherhood says that these people are not missing, they have cut ties to the families who abused them as children. That is a blatant lie. And we're back here. So, wait, what's that? The cold storage box is labeled live specimen, keep refrigerated. An industrial-sized food processor that could make food for an army of babies. The fridge contains mostly things that are either brown or green, with the primary difference seeming to be age. The broken vending machine seems like it could be moved. Yeah, you spread the lot on the ground and push the vending machine out of the way. With some slight creaking, the vending machine slides away to reveal a secret door. Amazing. The panel has a message which reads, "Do not open exterior door without express permission of a Brotherhood mother or father. Open the door to let your team in." And here is our party again. Thank you. But sadly, if we want to open that door, we need decking. And although I have a decker in my team, I mean, we have him. He has decking 4. Still doesn't seem to do the trick. I don't know. But now those doors apparently are sealed. Why, I don't know. The facility is on lockdown. The remote scanners cleared your badge. But who are those people? New members that Grandmother Jessica requested to see. He seems satisfied. I see. Well, until you deliver them to Grandmother Jessica, you're responsible for them, so don't let them go wandering off. Okay, that worked nicely, and we can leave this area now. But we will do this in the next video, so thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Bye.